All right, Hazbin Hotel fans, hold on tight because this episode cranks everything up. War politics, betrayal, emotional blowouts, and the fate of Angel Dust takes a seriously dark turn. Get ready as we break down all the jaw-dropping twists, character meltdowns, and sinister plots in Hazbin Hotel Season 2, Episode 6. And stick around because we got to talk about that ending. The episode kicks off with some classic Vox scheming. He's making his moves to consolidate power, continuing the vision that Lilith once had, uniting the sinners of hell in a rebellion against heaven. But it's not just a revolution Vox wants. He's flipping the script and recruiting key overlords for his side. Carmilla Carmine is his next target, and he's pulling out all the stops to sway her. Alongside his associate Velvet, Vox confronts Carmilla in her gloomy factory, pressuring her to choose his side or risk being left to face heaven's wrath alone. Carmilla's resistance to Vox is fierce. She's not a fan of his antics and makes it clear she won't join his war or assist his disrespectful crew. Vox tries to smooth things over by staging a forced apology from Velvet for her behavior at the last Overlord meeting, but Carmilla doesn't budge. The tension is thick. Carmilla's loyalty is to her girls, her inner circle, not to any side in the larger war. But Vox dangles one last offer: help him defend hell, and he'll help protect the people Carmilla cares about. Reluctantly, she agrees to create the weapon Vox needs, a moment that seals a dangerous alliance despite her own doubts. Carmilla's friend Zestial warns her that this path only leads to ruin and refuses to join this conquest, leaving Carmilla isolated and torn. Over at the hotel, chaos is brewing. Husk is clearly done playing therapist and is fed up with the constant drama among Charlie, Vaggie, and the rest of the crew. There's tension between Vaggie and Charlie over the hotel's management and handling of duties, escalating into bitter accusations. Vaggie feels unsupported, and Husk reaches his breaking point. He quits, stating the bar needs him, but with Alastair now gone, there's no reason for him to stick around. Angel Dust is mentioned as a grown-up who doesn't need anyone, showing the fragmentation and crumbling unity among the main cast. The news hits the airwaves as Voxtech and Carmine Industries have formed a historic partnership, and the ramifications send shockwaves through hell. To Charlie and Vaggie, seeing this as betrayal, decide they have to confront Carmilla. The scene then shifts to vibrant musical numbers that weave in the pain and escapism of life in hell. Husk visits his old stomping grounds, a grubby casino, diving back into his addictive ways. The music, full of bittersweet lyrics about drinking to forget and looking for love in a bottle, amplifies his sense of freedom but also loneliness. Angel Dust sings of loss and desperation, highlighting that most here are just trying to survive and maybe forget who they are for a while. Meanwhile, the hotel itself falls apart. Nifty is left in charge, busily fixing things and managing sentient bugs who now play jazz. Vaggie and Charlie's conversation with Carmilla is a pivotal scene. They accuse her of enabling Vox of betraying what Lilith stood for: peaceful protest against heaven, not bloodshed. Carmilla pushes back, reminding them that she gave Charlie the weapons to defend themselves, and that when war comes, she'll protect her own no matter what. The heartbreak is clear. Charlie clings to the hope that they shouldn't become monsters like their enemies, but Carmilla insists that war is inevitable and sides must be chosen. Back at the hotel, the separation among the crew grows. Angel and Husk share a poignant moment. Angel admits his botched redemption, and Husk feels unworthy of saving. Each character's weaknesses are laid bare as they acknowledge their struggles and failed dreams. They toast to simply being themselves, resigned to their fates as broken souls lost in hell. But here's where things get truly dark. Vox visits Valentino and determined to take Angel Dust for his sinister plan. There's rivalry and jealousy among the Overlord trio: Valentino, Vox, and Velvet. Vox needs Angel for a scheme so twisted it's meant to drive Charlie over the edge. Tensions boil, accusations fly, and Vox asserts his dominance. Alastair briefly appears, recognizing the manipulations but unwilling or unable to intervene. Angel Dust is forcibly abducted by Vox, who reveals that he's been using Angel as a pawn and a spy all along. Vox gloats that every time Angel checked out mentally or took odd jobs at night, he was under Vox's control, gathering information to use against Charlie in the hotel. This horrifying betrayal sends Angel into a panic as Vox prepares to end his time at the hotel for good. Velvet steps in, promising Angel will look great for his presentation, driving home the horror that whatever comes next will be public and humiliating. As all this unfolds, the hotel is emptier than ever. Husk returns out of habit, but Angel is missing, and no one seems to know what's happened to him. The bugs try to maintain jazz, Nifty continues patching things up, and the sense of doom hangs over everyone. Charlie and Vaggie, devastated by the chaos and betrayals, console each other, promising to stand together even as their friends have scattered. Together they sing about finding love in hell and holding on to each other despite everything. The message is bittersweet. While they are losing everything, love is the only thing they have left. Just when things seem at their lowest, we see Charlie reach out to her father, Lucifer, desperate for guidance and comfort. This call for help signals her intent to face what's coming, regardless of how bad the odds are. The closing sequence shows Vox, Now with both Charlie and Angel's voices echoing, revealing he has his power source ready for whatever comes next, his war with heaven, his plan for the hotel crew, and the destruction of any who stand against him. Episode 6 leaves us reeling. Alliances have shifted, the hotel's unity has shattered, and Angel Dust faces a fate more chilling than anyone could have imagined. The ominous tone and high stakes set the stage for an even bigger showdown coming up. Through the chaos, the characters are learning who they can trust, if anyone, and what it means to survive when hope seems lost. So that was Hazbin Hotel Season 2, Episode 6, a relentless ride packed with heartbreak, manipulation, and the setup for a war that could change everything in hell. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more Hazbin Hotel deep dives, drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think will make it through this war? Are you Team Charlie or Team Carmilla? Share, and subscribe for more recaps, and let's keep the discussion going.